So welcome back to Orchid House. I'm Olivier in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm proud to show you my very first Phragmipedium flower. I started Phragmipediums like 9 months ago and Phragmipedium 6 months ago. It's the same thing basically. The Phragmipediums are from the American continent, Central and South America, and the Phragmipediums are Asian orchids. By the way, a little shout out to Costa Rica, such a beautiful country. One of the 3 species in the background here is from Costa Rica. Alright, so I chose a hybrid, and I think when you're a beginner it's always easier to grow hybrids than species. I love species, but like I said, this is new to me and they are not super easy to grow, I believe, so I think it made more sense to buy a hybrid. This one is called Kelly Nash, Phragmipedium Kelly Nash, and it's 50% schmilii, and another one which is 25% longifolium, that's the one from Costa Rica, and then besseae. Now this is a great mix. So schmilii basically looks like this and is apparently, from what I read, a very dominant parent in a hybrid, especially for color. It tends to suppress anything that's not pink, and so besseae is a red colored flower, but I don't see much red here, and longifolium is green, and there's definitely not much green in this flower either. So schmilii is a very warm grower, so is longifolium, but besseae is a cool grower. So I have here a good mix, a plant that's going to have a tolerance of a wide range of temperatures, which is one less concern to have. In terms of light, some of these species tend to need lower light, others more. So this one gets a fair amount of bright light, nothing excessive, surely no direct light, but I mean pretty good light, much more than the Phragmipediums, which typically are very low light plants. In terms of watering, I've started doing that for 2 months and it seems to be working well. So it's constantly with the feet in the water. So these Phragmipedium for the most part are lithophytes, and some of them have roots that extend pretty deep, cover all the rocks and go and search for moisture, and some of them have their roots constantly in water. So it's a little bit of a dangerous thing. One thing they have is the reputation to have fungal diseases. So you see here something that I do not like. And so I've started treating this with copper and also Pagent, which is a very generic fungicide. So I'm not quite sure what I'm having here, but at the same time I already have another growth here and it's growing well. This flower just opened and there's a second one coming, so apparently the plant is happy. When I touch the core, I mean it's firm, so this is a healthy plant. I just have to keep an eye and learn about these fungal issues, because it's apparently a big problem for that. And then you see here some dolomite lime, which I use very little. It's basically for plants that need a more alkaline soil, which is not typical for orchids. So Phragmipediums and Phragmipediums need that, so every 2 months I sprinkle a little bit of lime. I do that for my Peristeria elata as well, and then the Phalaenopsis maculata, but that's it. So it's not a common thing, but apparently these guys need that. So in terms of fertilizing, apparently they need a lot of regular fertilizing at very low doses. Apparently they're also very intolerant of accumulation of salts. So I haven't repotted yet. I'm not sure what's in there. It looks like it's mostly bark and perlite and charcoal, which I believe that's what they need. So I'll see once I repot. But I've been on the low side when it comes to fertilizing. I don't want to fertilize too much. I just have this little basket here with slow release, and we'll see what happens. So usually when I shoot a video and I give you advice, I mean it's advice that works great for me. I feel very, very confident. Like I always tell people, if you do something different and it works for you, you continue doing what you're doing, because everybody has different growing environment, everybody has different growing habits, And so maybe what I do doesn't necessarily work for you, but what I'm telling you in general is what I know works great for me. This is new to me, so it looks like the watering like this works great. The light seems to be working great, so that's what I wanted to convey to you today. But like I said, I'm just a beginner with Phragmipedium. So lovely little flowers. I think they are long lasting, just like Phragmipediums. So we'll see what happens, and this is a sequential bloomer, obviously. So thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye bye.